Hey, you bike friend, my name is JC with Rad Wheeling. Today, I'm taking out my Himiway C3 Cargo e-bike. It's the family series from Himiway. Yesterday, I did a full review. Today, I'm just taking it out for a leisurely ride. I'm in Sarasota, Florida. Right now, I'm on the Legacy Trail. I'm headed out towards the Lido Beach area. I think maybe we'll just go ride on the beach for a little while, then circle around. There's some trails that go back through the woods, through the mangroves. I don't know, we've had rain for a couple of days. I have no idea what it's gonna be like, but it's a nice cool morning out here because we have had a lot of rain and we got plenty of sunshine today. So yeah, we're just gonna ride around. But if you didn't see the review video that I did of this e-bike, I absolutely love it. One of the mistakes that I made in the review is I said it has a 450 pound payload capacity. I actually think it's like 440 pounds, but here's the cool thing. I went on Amazon this morning. Actually, I went searching for foot pegs for the Himiway e-bike, and Himiway actually sells foot pegs on Amazon, but it looks like there's the same brand that's sold by another company. And so I went ahead and ordered those because I can get those within a couple of days rather than waiting like 5 days to get the other ones. And yeah, so I'm going to try and put some foot pegs on here since it is a cargo bike so that I can haul somebody on the back. But today I've got a couple of accessories that Himiway sent to me. One of them is this helmet, and also I have a saddlebag on the back. So I am going to take some time today while we're just riding around getting some exercise to show you guys the helmets, the accessories. I really like the saddlebag. This morning I have, whenever I go out on my e-bike, I like to bring tools with me, okay? I have had instances where screws have come loose on the discs, not on this bike, but on other e-bikes. I had an instance one time on an e-bike, actually it happened twice, where the disc for the disc brake came loose, and I had my tools with me, and I was able to tighten down all of the Phillips screws. It's just some type of a manufacturer's defect for that particular brand and model of e-bike. And then another time I had a flat tire on my front tire, and I had to take the tire off and replace the tube. I always bring a lock with me and a cable. If you haven't seen my things to consider about, you know, when you get an e-bike, things to consider, things you should know about getting an e-bike, I'll put a link here in this video. You can check that out. But in that video, I was talking about how I always bring a lock and a cable with me because you just never know when your e-bike is going to break down, right? So, and you might need to lock it up. I did have to do that one time. I had an e-bike that totally blew a tire, and I didn't have any tools or replacement tube with me, but I did have a lock, so I locked it up, and I called an Uber to come and pick me up. And then I went back with my truck later and I picked up the e-bike because I have a rack that I can put the e-bike on. But yeah, so I started this little thing here talking about how I have the cargo bag with me, and it really fits a lot of stuff in it. So I am going to show you guys that cargo bag. I really like it. But right now, guys, I'm just over here in a public park area, and we have a lot of safe places to ride e-bikes in Sarasota. Like I said, I was just on the Legacy Trail. I know it goes from like Sarasota to Venice. It's a long, very long trail. But here I'm in a park. When I did the review video on the bike, I actually rode up this hill right here to show the viewers how well this works going up a hill. But it's just a beautiful place to come and just hang out and ride. It's very close to downtown Sarasota. And yeah, it's at like, what is this? Main Street and School Avenue is where this park is. It's actually kind of like right behind the police station, but it's beautiful. I'm just riding in a nice shaded area here. You can see we got the playground over here. I don't know, it's about maybe 5 years ago, the city kind of redid this whole Main Street area down here. It used to be 2 lanes, and they redid it, and they put in a very nice bike lane. And I'm really grateful for that. At the time, I'm like, why are they doing that? That's just crazy. They're eliminating an entire lane, you know, on Main Street for just so they can put in a lane for bicycles. Well, they did add in some more parking and stuff. But you'll see when we get up here, it is really an excellent improvement, and it gives e-bike riders a safe place to ride their e-bike. They have their own bike lane. So, but yeah, we're just kind of going by. This is the police station right here, and we're actually going to cross the street so we get on the correct side of the bike lane up here. Really smooth riding e-bike. Right now I have it in pedal assist number 3, so the speed probably limits out around 15 miles an hour. Really nice smooth ride. Good morning. Have a good day. Saw the Sarasota County Courthouse area here, but you can see, look at this bike lane, guys. This used to be a 2-lane road for traffic, but now they put in additional parking. They put in this really nice wide bike lane, and it literally goes all the way down to the water. They have been doing construction up here, so I don't know if we're going to be able to get through on the bike lane, but super nice. Very grateful to be able to ride my e-bike and feel like I'm safe, right? I've got my own lane here. You got a turn lane over here, and this traffic's going straight. So as long as they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, we're good. Yeah, so we've got a sign up here. It says road closed, so we'll have to take a little detour. Yeah, McCurdy's Comedy Club. It's been here for years, man. So right now, guys, I'm cruising throttle only. I'm doing 26 miles per hour. Couldn't really see the display very well yesterday whenever I was making the review video. We got somebody coming in the turn lane, and somebody's turning here. So I forget what I need to do this detour. Last time I was down here, they actually had the sidewalk closed too, which doesn't make any sense at all to me, but it is what it is. I don't know. I don't think I can get through there. Almost wrecked. It's all muddy right there. Look at all the mulch runoff from all the rain we had. I mean, literally we had like 12 inches of rain over here. I got a green light, so we'll just keep going down this way, figure out a way to get around this construction. Maybe this street will get us around. Because I'm really amazed at how smooth of a ride this Himiway C3 is. I mean, I just hit some bumps there. It's got that nice thick padded cushy seat on it, and you've got the front suspension. If this thing had rear suspension, holy smokes, it would be so smooth. But that probably wouldn't be ideal since it's a cargo bike and it's designed to haul people on the back of the bike. So I'm really looking forward to getting those foot pegs to put on here and test it out, put somebody on the back, and we'll ride around. One of the things I definitely want to do today is I want to give you guys a perspective of the size of this bike in relation to me. In the review video that I did, I didn't really give like much of a third person look at that balance, no hands. I didn't give much of a third person view of the e-bike, so it's kind of hard to tell how big an e-bike is whenever I'm just riding it like this or I'm talking to you like this, right? So we are going to do a third person view. I brought a little tripod. We'll set up today so you guys can get an idea of what this e-bike, the size of it. In my review, I had mentioned that I'm 5'6" tall. So all right, we got a little roundy around here. get back on the bike path. It's kind of strange how they did this bike path thing in relation to the roundy rounds, and that is because you have to actually, at this point, you have to go back into the main street. So I mean, it works fine, just have to be careful doing that. I think what we'll do is maybe we'll cross the street. We'll take a ride through the Marina Jack park area. That's a popular public park in this Sarasota area. A lot of people will walk down there, and they've got a big playground for kids, and it's an okay place to ride an e-bike too if you just want to get out and sightsee. I'm kind of running throttle only here. I want to get some exercise this morning, so I generally like to use the crossing lights, right? Thing that always concerns me about riding as e-bike is when I'm crossing the street here, but there's cars that pull up and they're going to take a right turn. Oftentimes those cars taking the right turn, they don't yield to the pedestrians the way that they're supposed to. You know, they see the light change and they just go blowing through the light. They don't realize that when the light changes green, like right now, yeah, the pedestrian light changes so that we can cross, so they might not even see that there's a pedestrian. All right, so let's just stay on the sidewalk here. Nice wide sidewalk. I am going to bring the pedal assist down to pedal assist 1. That way I won't be riding like really fast while I'm down here. It's a really nice marina area that we have. I mean, a lot of room to ride e-bikes and for people to walk. I mean, this walkway area is like 12 feet wide, but this is a real landmark for Sarasota. Statue, it's a very famous painting, I think, or a photograph. I think it was a famous photograph from years ago. But we'll pull around here. I'll let you guys get a good look at this while we're out on our e-bike ride. Apparently looks like a soldier was returning home and he got a hold of a stewardess or a nurse or something. Woohoo! Now let's go around the other way, guys. Let's go out on the island. We'll head out by the water. You see, that was a pretty safe e-bike ride for me. I mean, once I got on the Legacy Trail, I just stayed on the bike path, and then the bike path pretty much took me all the way down to the marina, where I have another safe place that I can ride my e-bike. So this Himiway bike has a ding bell on it right here, which I find that nice when you're just out riding around in public areas, right? So this bike comes equipped with the fenders, which is nice because I'm riding through puddles this morning because of all the rain that we had. And also, obviously, it comes equipped with the back rack. But you can ride in public areas like this, and then you can just get right off on the grass whenever you have to get around people, because you're on an e-bike, and it just makes it simple to ride in the grass, right? There's a lot of lawn people out this morning. It's like several places that I've been, I'm hearing the blowers where they blow the weeds off. Let's go up here. These are the banyan trees in our area, beautiful banyan trees. Oh, we're going to be contending with the guys mowing the grass too. But yeah, look at these banyan trees, guys. Woohoo! Noise. Noise is always a problem when you're filming, right? But we'll just stop here. You guys can get a look at the marina area. This is downtown Sarasota right here. And yeah. Woo! We're like 16 minutes into this bike ride. It's gonna be a long bike ride, you guys. I mentioned in my review video that I have a fishing YouTube channel. Sometimes I'll come down in this area depending on what time of year it is, and I'll fish. Yep, this is Island Park. We've got the bronze dolphins statue area here. There's a look at what the waterfront looks like along the sidewalk. There's always wildlife out here. You mentioned in my review this e-bike has a torque sensor. Torque sensors are so much smoother and safer than your cadence sensor, and the acceleration on this bike is so nice and smooth. Like, I can do it with one hand. I can push the accelerator with one hand and I don't feel like it's going to throw me off of the bike or cause the handlebars to like go to one direction or not. So we can just get right around all the people. There's some more bronze art, and of course it's the playground down here. Get to work. I almost ran into a rock. All right, guys, let's keep on with our journey here. I'm gonna make sure I get plenty of exercise this morning. Avoid all the people, traffic right here. Kick it up to pedal assist 1, 2, and go a little faster. Or we could just throttle it. Look at the acceleration on this thing. I love it that these e-bikes are all-terrain, powered with that electric power. Really gives a lot more maneuverability than what you have on your traditional bike. I didn't say it in the review yesterday, but this bike is supposed to get up to 80 miles on one battery charge. I'd be surprised if I would ever be able to get 80 miles out of one battery charge. I weigh like 200 pounds. But here's more of the city area, or the city looks kind of on the outskirts of the city now. We're along the Sarasota Bay Area. But yeah, when these e-bike companies say that, you know, that it's estimated the e-bike will get 80 miles per battery charge, you know, that depends on how much you pedal the e-bike, how often you use the throttle without the pedals, how steep the inclines are that you're going up, right? A lot of different factors, how much you weigh. You guys notice I'm still riding in very safe areas on the e-bike. It's just so awesome. I've been out here 21 minutes. I've been riding now. I'm just letting the camera run. It's a very popular area for people to walk because we're coming up on the The Ringling Causeway Bridge is probably the largest bridge that we have in Sarasota. It's not even looking. You can see the bridge through the trees over there. Very large bridge. We're going to take the e-bike. We'll take it under the bridge, come back around this way, and then we'll go up over the bridge. See how well this performs going up over the bridge. I'll put it in pedal assist 5, and we'll just go ahead and pedal all the way up the bridge, get it going up to about 20 miles an hour. My guess is it's probably going to slow down to about 15 miles an hour. With the torque sensor, you really feel that resistance as you pedal. We're still just, I just love coming down here. It's just such a safe way to ride an e-bike. You still have to be, obviously you still have to be very careful, right? You never know when somebody's going to do something dangerous, or somebody's going to do something that endangers your safety. All right, ease down here around. Nobody down here fishing today. I wonder if that's because of all the rain. Oh, it's good to see the water isn't too murky from all the rain. I was thinking about coming down here and fishing today, but tell you what, let's see if we can find a good spot over here. I'll show you guys this helmet. All right, guys, so I told you I have the Himiway, the saddlebag. So you can do saddlebags on both sides. I only have it on one side. In here, I have a very large lock. I have a one of those big U-locks, right, with the cable, and it fits in there nicely. And I also want you to notice that this kickstand down here makes this bike very stable whenever the kickstand is down. Okay, so that's that. And then you've also got this pouch up here. Obviously I've got the water bottle back here. We got this pouch in here. I've got my hat, my GoPro batteries. I've got an extra GoPro in there for doing some tripod filming today. It's a nice big deep compartment. It's probably like 6 to 8 inches deep. Zippers up. I'm sure it's not waterproof. Might be a little bit water resistant. And then you've got this strap back here if you needed to strap on additional things. You've got a little pouch in here as well. Obviously that can hold your water. Now over here in this pouch, it's actually bulging out a little bit, but show you guys. This is my where I'm keeping my tool. All of my tools are in here. I have a lot of tools that are in there. I had to actually press that down pretty hard to get it zipped back up. I have a little air pump in there, and I have just about every tool that I would need to change a back tire tube. Funny thing is, I have all these tools and I didn't bring a 3-inch by 20 tube with me. But yeah, that's the saddlebag. It's just got a Velcro strap here, a Velcro strap here. It's also got some Velcro straps in the front, but they won't reach around. I can't Velcro it anywhere there. And then the saddlebag has a little elastic tie down here. This is the helmet that Himiway sent me. I really like this helmet because it's rechargeable, and on the right side you can push it so you just have a solid light. Let me get over here in the shade so you can see this better. Oh guys, I have to come out here and fish on this pier. There's probably some mangrove snappers out here right now. Yeah, you can see there that the first setting on the light is just a plain light, right? I don't know if sometimes because of the frame rate of the camera, it looks like the light's flashing, but it's not. It's actually solid. But I can change that setting. Push this button back here. I can change that setting so that it is a strobe. And then this one over here on the left, this is your for the side. You've got the in the back, right? So at night people can see your reflector. People can see your lights. There we go. Another thing that I like about this helmet is you see how it has all the holes in it. Inevitably, whenever I'm out riding my e-bike, I have to scratch my head, and it's nice when you have holes in your helmet so you can scratch your head. So all right, well, I'm gonna get a drink of water here, but oh yeah, this is the big bridge that we're getting ready to ride over. It's got a pretty steep incline, so we'll see how well the e-bike performs going over the bridge. Okay, so here we go. We're still riding on a safe path. Nice big sidewalk here. It's a beautiful ride coming down here by the water. Okay, getting ready to go up the bridge. We're going to put on pedal assist 5. And we can circle right around here and we'll get right on the bike path. So I'm just going to pedal. Get up good speed. Okay, the incline just started. I'm doing like 24 miles an hour right now. Yeah, we're getting an incline. Speed is starting to drop now on the incline. Not doing bad though. I'm at like 20.5 miles an hour. I don't know, I'd say this is like maybe a 30-degree incline. Yeah, see, in 19 miles an hour, I'm really feeling the pressure on my legs. I'm having to manually push pretty hard to keep this thing going like 17 or 18 miles an hour. The cool thing is though, if my legs got really tired, I could just hit the throttle and it'd just throttle me right up the bridge. But I feel that torque sensor kicking in. It's helping me. I'm feeling the resistance of the pedals, but I'm going up a steep incline. It's keeping me pretty steady at 17 miles an hour. I'm getting some good exercise right now. So then, you know, the nice thing about an e-bike is that yeah, you catch my breath here. That was quite the push coming up the bridge. Got a beautiful view out there over the water as I'm riding my bike over the bridge. I always like this area coming down the bridge. They've got all the coconut palm trees down here. It's just so cool looking. We're still in the bike lane, and I'm gonna take a right here, take a right turn on red. We're gonna come down here in this area. This is another park area that goes underneath the bridge. I think this is called Bird Key Park. People will come down in this area and they'll watch the sunsets. It's cool, guys. I mean, I have ridden a lot of miles this morning, and I've done that in all very safe places to ride an e-bike. And I'm able to ride down along the waterfront and see wildlife, and yeah. The city's been set up pretty well for e-bike riding, no doubt. Got a big puddle here to get around. this is an area that I will come down on my e-bike, and I'll ride down here on my e-bike and I'll fish. So this is where you're okay. I just want to let you know I was coming.
I appreciate it.
Oh, there's a lot of bait down here. There might be some snappers. Might be some mangrove snappers down here. There's a lot of bait down in this area. Wow, dude, I gotta pull over here and see all of the bait that's in the water. Oh, there comes Mr. Pelican. He can hold more fish in his beak than his belly can. Yeah, that's a true rhyme there. All right, so I told you I wanted to give you some perspective on the height of the e-bike, right? I've got it up on the kickstand. Let me take it down off the kickstand and roll it back there. So I'm 5'6" tall. You can see that this seat is right here around my hip area. Also the handlebars, I mean, they're just like kind of like right here at the bottom of my ribs. So it's a pretty small e-bike, you guys. I mean, really, if you're a small person, it's going to be easy because you have this step through area here. It's going to be easy for you to get on and off of the bike, and also easy to ride the bike. Yeah, it's just, guys, I love this e-bike. All right, let me put it up on the kickstand. I tell you what, while I've got it set up here, let me just go ahead and give it a drive by. Seems like the lighting is pretty good here. Pedal assist 1. Yeah, this way you can get that third person perspective, right? Can kind of get an idea of how big the bike actually is. Oh yeah, beautiful day to be out and getting some exercise. So from where we are right here, I'm gonna hop on the e-bike. We're gonna go down the street. You can see the land going all the way across there. Around this part over here is called City Island. That's another park. So let's go ahead and we'll take a ride all the way down. We'll go around, we'll go to City Park. Then we're gonna cross over New Pass Bridge, and there's another park area over on the other side as well. But from down here, guys, if I had a camera that would zoom in really well, it would be a lot better view for you guys. But you can see that's the city over there. Woo. Yep, starting to get hot. Let people know I'm coming. Back when I was a kid, we had a lake house that was on dirt roads that had really sharp turns. Before you would go around the turn, you would always beep your horn really good. Let people know you're coming around the corner. May as well ride right here by the waterfront. See our beautiful royal palms. These are royal palms. There are actually some coconut palms down here. These are coconut palm trees right there. You guys can see that I'm still on a very safe path to be on here. We will eventually get to a place where we don't have safe bicycling paths. We'll have to cut back through a neighborhood. Morning. Got a couple options here. I can either ride on the bike path, or I got a very wide sidewalk that I could ride on over there as well. I think we'll just kind of stay on the bike path here. Oh yeah, a lot of water. Yeah, let's get on the sidewalk. See, at this point, we've got several different options at this point. It's a big circle up here. It's called St. Armand's Circle. If I just went kind of like straight ahead, I could go all the way to the beach. I could go to the right, and there's pathways that go all back through the woods and will take me way down on the beach, or I could also go to the left. It's a pretty good ride to go down to the left. If I did that, there's also a big park down to the left. Lido Beach is a popular place for people to find shells. At South Lido Beach, there's a big point down there right at the inlet. And whenever the water gets really rough, it's a great place for people to pick up shells. So we could go left. That's a little bit further of a ride and out of the way from where I kind of want to go this morning. But I don't know, just because this is kind of a exploring Sarasota on an e-bike kind of a ride here, let's I think what we'll do is we'll go around St. Armand's Circle. Let's go ahead and head out to Lido, North Lido Park area. We'll ride through the woods a little bit, and you guys can see how this e-bike performs on the beach sand, and also kind of like in the off-road atmosphere. There's kind of like dirt road paths back there. But yeah, let's do that. Sounds like a plan, man. At some point I probably need to get off of the sidewalk here. Which I think maybe I'll just go ahead and maybe do that now. Might just fall right in with the traffic. Oh, there is a little bit of a bike lane up here. I'm always tempted when I come out here. And the reason I'm tempted is because they've got this place over here that sells mini donuts. I'm always tempted to go to the mini donut place and get some donuts. Okay, I kind of ran out of bike lane there around the circle, but people aren't supposed to be driving faster than 15 miles an hour around the circle anyway. Might even be less than that. So that's a St. Armand's Circle. That's a famous place in the Sarasota area. There's entertainment out there at nights, and there's some great restaurants. Good places to shop around there as well. So right up here we are approaching Lido Beach. we're gonna actually just ride right out on the beach, guys. Here we go, let's hit the beach. Show you guys how well this performs in the beach sand. I'm just gonna go up here, we'll head out here. The sand is packed down pretty good because we had so much rain, and yeah, it's riding really smooth out here on the beach sand. So I was gonna go all back through the paths, but my concern is, oh look, they got the skimmer birds out here too. It's their mating season. Got to be careful when you're around those birds. Audubon Society has a little fit about it, but oh, nice day out here. There's some woods back here. Let's go for a ride back in the woods. But you can see, I mean, this sand is packed down really good because we had so much rain. So no problem at all for the e-bike to ride in the sand. But look at these guys. See, this is the kind of thing that you get to see when you have a bike, right, or an e-bike. Just nature doing their thing. They're out there taking baths in the fresh water, and you got a mixture of white seagulls, and the black ones they're probably both skimmers. But anyway, all right guys, let's keep on moving. Detour, guys. I hit a place where there's a bunch of water. All right, you know, well, let's take this path. Let's see where it goes. Hey, it's the fun of having an e-bike, right? You get to explore. This one might get us around the puddle. Let's see. I am afraid that one of the things you have to be mindful of when you're riding an e-bike is getting sand spurs in your tires. Oh, there we go. We got around the puddle. They call them goat heads, and yeah, they'll put little punctures in your tires. I don't have a replacement tube with me. I'm really risking it to make this video for you guys. But here we go. We're just riding out here in this back trail. Okay. Oh, we can turn off here. This is one that kind of weaves back in here, back in the woods a little bit. We're probably gonna run into some puddles back here for sure. We'll just take it easy. I'm gonna drop it down into like pedal assist 1. We can get around and through these puddles. I was making the full e-bike review video, and it started raining, and the e-bike, I mean, for like 10 minutes it rained, and I rode the e-bike in the rain. And these things they're not, you know, 100% waterproof. You can't run them through 2 feet of water, right? Wouldn't be a good idea. But they are water resistant, obviously. So we got another big puddle here. Just pull up on the side. We should be able to avoid that. And we're gonna hit a CO. Ah, I got whacked. Eventually this comes out to the beach, and we can get right down on the beach and ride. So we'll keep riding up here. There's another trail that heads out to the beach. We'll take that other trail, we'll go right out on the beach. But imagine, guys, I've been riding for a very long time this morning, like a half hour, over a half hour, I think. Yeah, if we take this trail, it'll take us right out to the beach. But I've been riding for like over a half hour, right? And the only place that it got a little bit sketchy that I had to deal with traffic was when I got around that St. Armand's Circle area. There was not like a clear, defined bicycle lane, but the speed limit dropped down, so people have to drive more cautious. There's speed bumps and stuff in that area. But look, we got a nice trail heading out to the beach, so the sand's going to be packed down good. We will not have any problem at all going across the beach sand. Usually right in this area it's very thick, So I'm gonna go ahead and throttle through it. Oh yeah, easy peasy. And here we are out on this just absolutely gorgeous beach. I'm just riding nice and slow out here. So from here, guys, see those buildings? I could ride like all the way around the corner. It's all public area. So it comes to a place where you can't go anymore. And then all the way back there, way down, just like 3 miles that way, it's all public beach all the way around, like 5 miles worth of public beach. This is all the Lido Beach area. Let's go ahead and ride right along the shoreline. Oh, it's beautiful out here. You hear the crashing waves. Nice cool breeze coming off of the water too. So right now we're in June and sea turtles are coming up on the beach and they're laying their eggs. So take you guys over here. We'll just walk the e-bike over here. So want you guys to see something. This is really cool. This is the time of year where sea turtles, they come up here and they lay their eggs, right? So this one right here is obviously a place where one laid its eggs. But look at the tracks coming up here. This is where the sea turtle made its tracks, coming all the way up here. One came from this direction, and also another sea turtle came from this direction. These were both done probably overnight right here. And you had volunteers. They come out here on the beach and they mark these areas where they believe that the sea turtles had laid their eggs. You can see we go up here. Apparently this is a popular place for sea turtles to lay their eggs. And yeah, that one looks like a fresh one right there. Looks like it was probably done last night, right? That one was done a little bit later. But the thing about sea turtles is it's important, like, you know, whenever they nurse baby sea turtles back to health, right? I saw a documentary one time. It's important for them to take the sea turtles back to the area that they were born, and they have to let the sea turtles actually find their own way down to the beach. If they don't do that, when it becomes time for them to lay their eggs, they will not come back and lay their eggs. Apparently it has something to do with I don't know, geography. They're built-in GPS. So wherever they hatch from, they have to find their way down to the beach. If they don't do that, I mean, if they just release, I'm just trying to figure out how to tell you guys this. If they don't release the sea turtles, if they release the sea turtles just like directly in the water and don't let them make their own path, they won't come back and lay their eggs. Yeah, it's just a God-given inherent GPS kind of a thing, apparently, with sea turtles. All right, I do want to call your attention to, I just dropped the kickstand down right in the beach sand, and look at how stable and upright that bike is. I was not concerned at all about the bike falling over or anything. So all right, I need to drink some water. It's starting to get really hot out here. So I want to take you guys to a couple more parks. This is always this is always a little sketchy driving through this bridge right here. Very sketchy. Do it with throttle only, I'm fine. Woo! All right, so from this point, we've got wide sidewalks all the way out to City Island. We've got sidewalks on both sides. I think I'm going to go ahead and cross the street here. There's actually a bike lane on both sides too. And everything's clear. Let's go. Run the throttle for a little while here, get cooled off, get some nice cool air blowing on me. Okay, so they call this Ken Thompson Park, which popular name for around this area. This is New Pass Bridge. This is New Pass Bait House, and they also have a New Pass Grill over here. This New Pass Grill has some delicious cheeseburgers, but just so you know, like $25 for a cheeseburger, fries, and a drink. Yeah, but it's a big cheeseburger with bacon. A bacon cheeseburger, yeah. It's a big one. So still, all the areas I've been riding in have had safe areas for me to ride my e-bike. So we come down here, guys. This is the Mote Marine Laboratories area here. You can tour the Mote Marine Laboratories area. I don't know how much it costs, but they've got an aquarium back there, all different types of sea life and stuff. So let's keep heading on forward down here. This is all public park area. There's another place down here by the water. They've got picnic tables in several different places. Let's get back up on the sidewalk. You've got a nice restroom facility out here. Ken Thompson Park, but we always called it City Island. So here you've got a place where you can ride back through the trail, or walk back through the trails, we'll just go ahead and see if we can ride back here a little bit. There's actually a better trail on the other side than I want to go to, but it's a place where you could walk back in here. You got to be a pretty good e-bike rider to just zigzag all around back in these trails, right? So I think we'll turn around right here. Oh, you know what? This goes out to a dock. Let's go out on the dock. There we go. Yeah. I hope you guys are enjoying this extended long Sarasota area e-bike ride on the Himiway C3 Cargo Family Series e-bike. My headlight is a little crooked there. I think what happens is this thing spins around so much like that the headlight hits the frame. Alright, I came down a little bit lower here. There's a playground right here. It's not a very big one, but you notice you come down here, you got the playground. The kids could hang out and play in the playground, but you've also got the picnic table areas down here. There's like 3 or 4 picnic table areas right down here by the water. Okay, Ken Thompson Park, City Island. We'll go all the way down by the water again, and there's some fishing piers over here. So you come right down here along the waterfront. You got 1, 2, 3 fishing piers. Never really caught much off of these fishing piers, but there are some big snook that hang out down here during the summertime. All right, so let's continue on with our ride. Next, we're going to go over New Pass Bridge. We're going to go into another park. And I think that's going to be pretty much the end of the ride for filming. And then I think I'll just probably just use the throttle to get all the way back home. I've been pedaling most of the way out here this morning, at least an hour or more. Probably more than an hour. It's a long video, man. I'm having a good time though. Let's go ahead and cross here. We'll get over here on the sidewalk. The one thing I didn't even think about was yeah, I didn't think about the sun coming out. I don't have any sunscreen on. Can't be out here too long. It's so tempting to stop into the New Pass Grill and pick up a delicious cheeseburger. They got some big breakfast croissants too, like egg and bacon, egg and sausage. You pay though, because you're right down on the water and it's just a little bitty place. Pay some good money. It's a good waterfront restaurant right here. Right down that way, it's called the Salty Dog. sit right on the water and eat. I haven't done that in a long time. Woo! Cranking it up to 26 miles an hour. That breeze feels good. Starting to get hot now, guys. Probably getting close to 90 degrees. All of the nice, cool morning dew has burnt off. Okay, so this is New Pass Bridge, and they have a giant bike lane. Pedal assist 5, going up a very steep incline here. Stop here and give you guys a view of the Sarasota Bayside from the New Pass Bridge. We're actually going to take some bike trails. We're going to head down to that corner point out there. I think before we go out on the point, what we'll do is we'll cross the street. Maybe not. We'll decide what I'm going to do here. I could take you guys down underneath the bridge. I'll show you where there's an area where people fish. Pretty busy street. Alright, I think we can hit it with the throttle. We'll be able to get across. Alright guys, let's see. Let's take a left here. Ride down here. It's just another park area. New Pass Bridge. You can come around over here, right down by the water. There's some picnic tables right here. Come around over this way. As you'll see, there's an area where you can fish over here. You guys can see there's a walkway that goes all the way down along the water. Place where people can fish. All right, let's head across the street at the other park area. A lot of parks in Sarasota. a lot of places for people to hang out here. I mean, literally, this is just some of the parks that we have along the waterway. I've taken you guys to a lot of areas this morning where you can e-bike or walk or just, yeah, all public areas. Okay, so there is an entrance to the park right here. I want to cross the street again. Okay, so now we're on the other side of the street, obviously. I forget what they call this area back in here. I think there's a sign. Got a little beach area down here. Well, they call it the Great Florida Birding Trail. Oh, Quick Point Trail. Okay, well, we're gonna take a ride on Quick Point Trail now, guys. Just come right down here. It's pretty shallow. It's not really a great place to fish. I suppose you could wait. Whoa, bumpy. I suppose you could wade out here, but you could bring some kids down here, play along the water's edge safely because it's so shallow. Quick Point Trail. I don't know about you guys, but I'm having a good old time this morning. Getting some good exercise. I have lived in this area for a long time, but I am enjoying this, all of this back roads, backwoods kind of driving around here. I'll take a stop here and look around. Any fishies in there? No, nothing yet. All right. I really like this ride. This is a very long trail, and it ends, there's a fishing pier at the end of this trail. Whenever I'm going around in these trails like this, I drop it down in pedal assist mode number 1. So you just get a nice, slow, safe speed to pedal at. That's why I like having the limiters on these e-bikes. Oh, it's so pretty back here. Oh, we're right on the water's edge now. I'm kind of wet. City put a lot of work into creating all these boardwalks back here for people to enjoy. Looks like somebody was trying to steal some wood.
Yo, it's pretty deep out here.
Catching any fish?
Oh shit.
Oh, I scared you. Catching any fish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a bunch.
Looks, did you really?
Yeah.
Any big fish?
We have them in the bucket right there. A couple of them right there.
All right, can I look at it?
Yeah.
Are you from this area?
Yeah.
You should look up my fishing channel.
What's your fishing?
It's called Rad Reeling Fishing. R-A-D. Rad.
Where do you fish at? I might have seen you already.
I fish all over Sarasota.
On a boat?
I fish. I've created over 1,000 videos, like long
Boat though?
long form videos, so I have all different types of fishing. Shore fishing, boat, kayak fishing, wading. I fish all the way from Punta Gorda all the way up to Clearwater, all over the place. So yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
I'll check that out.
Yeah.
On YouTube?
Rad Reeling on YouTube. All right, make sure you say hi.
Well, thank you.
Have fun.
You too. Bye.
Yeah, see ya. All right. Here we go, baby. Well, that was fun. I shouldn't like poking my nose in people's business. All right, guys, I have had a great time riding around the Himiway C3 Cargo series, cargo bike, family series bike. And I'm going to go ahead and close out the video here. Make sure that you subscribe, give a thumbs up. Yeah, I'm going to close it out because from here it's just Longboat Key if I go further north. And if I go back south, I would just take you guys down to another park, South Lido Park on the beach, and we've already been down on a park on the beach. So yeah, the rest of it is just riding back home. So thanks for hanging out with me. I really have enjoyed this e-bike ride. I'm sweating like crazy, guys. I'm just practically dripping with sweat. It's getting so hot out here. So yeah, thumbs up are appreciated. Everybody get out there and get happy, man. Life is fun. Live it. See ya.